Hello to all of you, my dear friends. It's Makis again, and I'm coming to you from my balcony in London. We have a really warm day in London today. It's 24 degrees Celsius, or in Fahrenheit that would be let me do the calculation, yeah, because I don't have it ready on my mind. So it would be around 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, I found it. So as you can see behind me, there have been a few additions on my balcony, which I'm going to explain to you what they are. Before I start, I hope you are all well. I hope you're in a good place, or as good a place as it can be. We can always make it better when we believe in ourselves. Just make yourselves a coffee, as I always say, and start to enjoy the show, yeah? This is more for enjoyment rather than for anything else, yeah? I just want you to be happy. So I've made the coffee myself. It's very hot right now. I'm not gonna have a sip because it's gonna burn me, but a little bit later, after a few minutes, I'm gonna have a sip. So I'm going to start our video today with telling you the progress with our cuttings. So today is the third week since we started the cuttings, which were the red rose cuttings and the yellow chrysanthemum cuttings, yeah. So I'm going to take the camera and take you near the cuttings so you can see the progress. I think we have rather good news, yeah. So follow me. So this one, as you can see, is the red rose cuttings, yeah. This one is doing really well. You can see loads of new leaves growing inside. This is really good, very positive news, yeah. It's only been 3 weeks. You remember I've told you that it takes about 6 weeks for new roots to grow, but we have new leaves growth, which means that there is definitely growth of new roots. The other one next to it is a little bit slower, but if you can see, there is a new branch coming through at the bottom of it, so that's quite positive as well, yeah, because it's only been 3 weeks and I want to keep the moisture inside because it is guaranteeing the success more. I'm going to leave the caps on still, yeah. Now we are moving on to the next one, which is our yellow rose cuttings. It's only been 2 weeks about that one, yeah. So on that one I don't see any growth at all, but it's still green and there is some exchange of gas taking place. You can see there is moisture building inside. On that one I'm not entirely sure, but as if I can see like a little branch at the side of it, but we'll just wait and see. I'm not entirely sure yet, but it's only been 2 weeks, yeah. According to the rules, we need 6 weeks. 2 weeks, it's still green, there is moisture building inside, yeah. So let's move on. This is our new pot. We are gonna do some new cuttings propagation today. I'm gonna tell you exactly what we're gonna do. This is our back with the soil. And now let's move on to the new additions. I bought just a few days ago this very beautiful red gerbera, which is so pretty. Can you see how beautiful it is? It's amazingly beautiful, yeah. I'm going to keep it like that on my balcony, and then at some point I'm going to do repotting. When I'm ready to do the repotting, I'm going to shoot a video so you can monitor the process of the repotting yourselves as well. It's really beautiful, and I was so amazed when I saw it. It was the beautiful red flowers and obviously very beautiful luscious leaves, yeah. But the red I liked a lot, so I said I need to buy this one. And next one we have another color which I also love very much. This is a dahlia. Okay, this is really very beautiful. This is orange. This is an old one. It's been about a week since I bought this plant, whereas the gerbera, it's only been just a few days. I think just a couple of days. The gerbera, yeah. The dahlia, it's been about a week since I got it. And you can see this was the first flower that it had. These ones had not opened yet, but they have now opened. Okay, this is now on its way down, yeah. It's starting to mature and to ripen. Of course, you have to get ahead that one. But you can see there are many new blooms. You can see this beautiful bloom there. Beautiful bloom there. This one. There is also one over there. Another one over here. you can definitely see the beautiful blooms. So beautiful, yeah. Every 5 days I need to water it because it's been quite warm in London lately with 75 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not complaining, I like the warm weather, but it really needed to be watered every 5 days. Like 5 days after I bought it, it needed to be watered. I could tell because the leaves were starting to look a little bit dry and not that sleek. So I could understand from their appearance that it needed to be watered, so I watered it. And soon it will need to be watered again in a couple of days, but not yet. Now this one is the red chrysanthemum cutting. It's been third week for this one as well. I don't know if you can see, but there are some small leaves starting to grow slowly at the side of the main branch. I don't know if you can see them, but I can definitely see them. I think we are on a good track with that one as well. And also there's a few new leaves further down. They're very small in size at the moment, but they're going to grow more. It would be very early to remove the cap, yeah? So I'm leaving the cap on. These now, they are mini roses. I love roses a lot. I'm a big fan of roses, all colors. I used to have them indoors. This one was a red one. This one was a yellow one. I used to have them indoors under grow lights, but they were not doing very well. I think the air or the moisture was not right, so I decided to put them outside to give them a chance to survive, and I will be monitoring them. This one needs to be a little bit watered. I'm gonna do it after I finish the video. This one is okay. So if there's any progress with them, if they are going to do well, I'm gonna keep you updated. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, so we are going to propagate. What do you think? These beautiful orange roses. My balcony is quite long. It's quite a big, long balcony, and I'm very happy, very lucky to have it in London. It's really beautiful. It's my personal oasis. As soon as I come out, my mind relaxes and refreshes from the busy life. Life in London is very quick and hectic, so you need to have a bit of a personal space to unwind. So we are going to propagate these beautiful orange roses, yeah, because I want to have all colors on my balcony. I really love the colors. So we are going to start, yeah. I'm going to use, for the propagation, I'm going to use this pot, which is empty at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to fill it with soil. I'm going to do it with bare hands again. So let's begin, yeah? You can follow the process. If there are any very big chunks, you can trim them down a bit with your hands, yeah? you are well. Okay, as you can see, we have filled the pot and we have finished the bag. I'm gonna go inside briefly because there are a couple of things I need to take and I'll come back here. I will also take the bag with me. And I will see you soon. So here I am again. I brought another bag with me. There's only a little soil a small quantity left in this bag. I have it usually for top-ups. I'm only gonna top up that one just a little bit before I start with the cuttings, yeah? That seems to be quite alright there, so I don't think I'm gonna need any more soil. I'm gonna leave this aside and I'm gonna buy a new bag. I'm gonna a new full bag, and I'm gonna keep this for top-ups. Okay, so now getting ready to create our cuttings, yeah? Before we do that, I don't know about you, but I would like to have a sip of coffee. Gives a bit of energy as well. So we are going to start, yeah? First of all, we have to take this. Look how beautiful they are here. It's majestic, beautiful, long stem orange roses, yeah? So we are gonna cut off the links. One link down there, we're gonna cut it off. Another link over there, we're gonna cut it off, yeah? We're gonna propagate two of them. Okay, so I'm gonna now start to separate them and see which ones we like. As soon as I see them, I will know which one I like, yeah? You'll be able to see as well which ones I'm gonna choose. This one. This one. These two. Bit of a thinner stem. This one. This one. This one. This one, I definitely like this one. I'm gonna leave it over there. This one. Oh, an empty one. Actually, we don't really mind here, because we were gonna remove the flower anyhow, so we might as well try this one. It looks quite a nice thick stem, yes. I'm gonna leave it aside. Oh, okay. Hello, Timo. Timo is here. He says hello to us all. Timo loves to participate in the videos, and it's my joy to have him with me. This is another nice one. I'm gonna leave aside. This is another one. I'm gonna leave aside. These two are very beautiful, nice and thick stem, yeah. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm going to keep this one, and I'm gonna use also this one with the cut flower, yeah, and see what happens. I just hope it's orange as well. I just want to believe, yeah, that it will be alright. So let's try and propagate them. Should we try to do 3, you reckon? No, we'll do 2, because then it will be difficult to cut 3 of them. Okay, so to be honest, because I don't want to chance it what color the other one is, I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna leave this cut head. I'm gonna propagate it, but I'm gonna use a small pot to propagate it, because some of them I like to have them on my windowsill rather than on my balcony. So I'm gonna create a pot as well, a movable pot, more portable, which I will have on my windowsill. I'm gonna put the rest of them in the water, in the vase. Their beauty is immense, and they will be decorating my flat for a few more days. Perfect, very good. So we've done them. Let's just leave them aside. They will also prettify a little bit our video, and we can start, yeah. So this is the cut head. I'm gonna do a small pot with this one. Leave it for now. So let's begin, yeah, with this one to create the cutting. So As you know, we have to remove all the lower leaves. Cut this off, cut this off, cut this off, cut this off. Okay, we're gonna have to leave a few leaves on. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna remove this very big leaf here. This is it. We definitely have to remove the beautiful rose, but it has to go. Bye bye. You were beautiful, but you will be again. And now we are gonna do the 45 angle cut at the bottom of the stem. Yeah, this is what we are left with. Good. And now I'm gonna do the other cutting. I'm gonna remove this, gonna remove this. Okay, now we have to be a little bit more careful. I'm gonna remove this little leaf because it has started to droop. Hey Timo, I'm here. Okay, and I'm gonna remove the upper flower, and I'm gonna do the 45 angle cut. Yeah, approximately the same size they are. Yeah, this one's a little bit longer. Okay, I can cut the head a little bit more. Hello Timo, I'm here. I can see you. Timo, I love you. Okay. Yeah, okay. I cut it, yeah. So now they will be exactly equal length. All of the cuttings are going where exactly I don't want them to be, yeah. So we've got the pot at the side, yeah. You can see the pot. I think it's okay there. Okay, I'm moving a little bit the tripod so you can see a little bit better, yeah, the oil. But I can use my scissors and I can use my beautiful and clean hands, yeah. So I'm going, I'll do 2 holes. Okay, perfect, looks okay there. So now what we have to do, we've got our rooting powder. Hello Timo. How are you Timo? I'm here, I'm watching you. I love you. Okay, one of them is done. I'm gonna pop it in, yeah. And now we're gonna do the other one. I'm gonna pop it in the rooting hormone. That's fine, and I'm gonna pop it in the hole. Hey Timo, it's here, I'm here. You reckon we have overfilled it? Look, this very big piece of bark, yeah. I'm gonna remove it for the new roots now. We don't need something as big as this. I cut it in smaller pieces, but I'm gonna put it in my other bag. I'm gonna put it in this bag, yeah. Okay, I'm very happy there. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna recap my rooting hormone. Finito. I'm gonna leave it aside. And now what I'm gonna do, we need to create the plastic cups, yeah, to cover it because we need to keep the moisture inside. So I've got this big empty plastic bottle here. So I'm gonna go next to my cuttings just to decide exactly at what length I need to cut this. So it says around here, yeah, around there. So I'm gonna do an entry point with my scissors. As I always say, be careful, yeah, don't cut yourself. You can do it against a hard surface, don't do it against your chest because you may end up cutting into your chest, yeah. Don't do it like that, just put it against a hard surface. I'm not in the mood for adventure today. I don't know if you can tell from my moods that sometimes I'm more open to things and sometimes I'm more closed to things depending on how physically tired I am. And I have had quite a busy, these last couple of weeks have been very busy at work. So I really, you know, I'm not at my best shape, but I'm continuing. I promised I'm gonna do weekly video updates, so I'm doing them. So I hope that you are well though. Okay, I've done my entry hole, you see, and I'm not gonna go around it and cut it. So we created the first one, yeah. As I have said before in another video, try to do a little scratch somewhere to allow oxygen to go through. It will go through anyway because it doesn't seal tight at the bottom of the cup. But okay, to have a little scratch also helps. So I'm gonna do a little scratch, yeah. Again, do it against a hard surface. Don't do it against your chest, yeah. So I'm gonna do like a little scratch. Keep your fingers also, the other fingers, away from the scissors, yeah? Hello Timo, I'm here! Okay, I've done it. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I've done my scratch. It's here. So now I'm gonna pop it over. Beautiful! And now we are left with this one, which hopefully will fit over the other cutting. I'm gonna do another scratch on that one as well, yeah? In the meanwhile, I've got this bag filled with soil for my top-ups in the way. So I'm gonna put it a little bit out of my way, out of my legs, because I don't wanna bother now too much to suffer. I cannot walk freely. So I'm gonna do a little scratch, yeah? Keep your fingers away. I don't want to end up with a finger injury. A little challenging. I show you everything that happens in real time, yeah? I don't hold anything for myself. Because the video is more entertaining and you can actually see the challenges of a gardener's life who is trying to do it all just to prettify his balcony, yeah? And to make a beautiful balcony. I want to try and do most of the work I can this summer because I want by next year to have all of these plants growing and producing beautiful flowers, yeah? So I can sit out and have my coffee and it will help me to unwind. So I'm going now, I'm gonna do a scratch. I've done it. When you insist, you get it in the end. That's a scratch. So I'm gonna put it over the other cutting, yeah? Thank you all. It's also wet. And we are done. All we need to do now is to water them. As I said, when I put new soil from this Miracle Grow bag, it's already quite moist. It hasn't dried out and it has been kept very well sealed in this bag, so it already has some moisture inside. We don't want to overwater the cuttings because they will rot, but also we don't want them to be dry. So when I leave them now, this all of these cuttings that I showed you earlier at the beginning of the video, I had watered them a couple of days ago, because I noticed that they were exposed in the air and they had started to go dry, so I watered them a bit, yeah? This one I'm gonna water it moderately. I've got this cup filled with beautiful refreshing water, because it's also quite warm today, so I'm gonna water it, yeah? I'm not gonna put a lot, maybe a cup, maybe a little bit less than a cup. Maybe more. Okay, I've done a cup. We don't really need any more. So now, let me have another sip of coffee. I see I've got a little bit of time still. I have been quite quick today, even though I'm tired. I'm gonna do the propagation of the other headless cutting, yeah? And hopefully this will be orange as well. I'm gonna do a smaller pot for my windowsill. I'm gonna bring the pot from inside my kitchen, yeah? So just wait a little bit and I'll come back. I'll be back. So I have this in my kitchen under the underlights. You know the underlights, yeah? The lights that we all have under the cupboards, which are overlooking the kitchen bench where we are working. And I was trying to propagate some seeds using the underlights, but they haven't actually propagated. Mind you, this is a good time to give you an update about the other seeds that we have kept on the windowsill. We have done hibiscus seeds, we have done red aster seeds, and we have done primrose plant seeds. I have had no results from them so far. I'm still keeping them on my windowsill though. I recently read on a website, it's called Plant World Seeds or something like that. And it said that sometimes you need to wait even up to a year for them to propagate, to start through, for the new plants to start through cuttings, because it said they need to go through winter first for them to start sprouting. Of course I understand that. That's the reason also why we do the cold certification and we leave them for at least a month or a couple of months in the fridge, and most of them I have kept them for a month and a half in the fridge. So I would have expected that this would have softened them and this would have worked, but maybe it's not good enough amount of time. Maybe they need a full winter period which is at least 3 months, or maybe they also need to go, you know, through autumn and winter as well. But they say you can keep them up to the following spring, because it said that many times when you sow these seeds, they start to germinate the following spring after the first spring that you sowed them around. So anyway, so I'm leaving them. They are not taking too much space on my balcony at the moment, so I'm happy to keep them, no problem, yeah? So, and this I was trying to do some seed propagation under my underlights in the kitchen. I was using them as grow lights. I have grow lights in my lounge, but I don't have grow lights in the kitchen, but the underlights are actually quite strong. So I was thinking, and I have read that sometimes this can be used as grow lights as well, but I didn't have any luck with the seed propagation, and I'm not gonna wait forever. This is a nice pot. We can use it as a portable little pot to put a small orange rose bush in it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a cutting. Should I put this here? I'm afraid even there you won't be able to see it. Anyway, I'm gonna hold it because this way you will see better. I'm gonna create my cutting in and pop it in, and then I'm gonna put the cup over. Great, so I'm gonna start. I'm going to remove the lower leaves. I'm gonna remove this one as well. Here I'm gonna remove this leaf that has started to droop. Whatever is droopy, remove it. And what else should I do? Actually, I think it's okay. Now we are gonna cut it shorter. We are gonna do a 45-degree angle cut at the bottom. I'm going here. This is what we are left with. I'm gonna remove this large leaf also. And I'm gonna remove this large leaf also. We are left with 3 smaller leaves. Yeah, we don't want to have too many leaves because they photosynthesize, but also because this one doesn't have any roots yet. We hope that it will create new roots. It cannot fit so many leaves if we leave them all. So it's a bit of a risk. So we've got here this rooting hormone that I had recapped earlier. I'm going to dip it inside. Leave it in there. I'm gonna dig a hole into here with my scissors and my hands. Dig a hole. Dig, 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 dig. Hey Timo, I'm digging a hole. How are you, Timo? Is it a nice day? Is it a nice warm day in London that we're having? Okay, the hole is fine. So now this has absorbed enough rooting hormone, and I have also dug my hole. You can see, yeah? I can show you. So I'm gonna pop it inside. Put this back up. Still it's quite long, I think it needs a little bit more cutting. I'm gonna dig. Hey, I put a little bit more this time, and I'm gonna dig it. Great, I think I've done it. Yeah, I'll show you the result. Because the purpose of this video is to show you processes and results, and to have a bit of fun and to have a bit of coffee as well, because in this is it. Yeah, so now I've got this cup that needs to go over it. It's alright. I'm gonna chop a little bit the head of it. I'm gonna chop just a little bit of the head of that one. Yeah, now it's better. Great, so now that's all ready to go over it, but I want to do a little side scratch, as I say, just to allow a bit more oxygen to go through. Do it against a hard surface. Not there yet. Mind your fingers. I definitely don't want to end up with a finger injury, because then that can take a good 3 to 4 weeks to fully heal, yeah? And I really don't want to have injured fingers. Okay, so not any lag yet. Okay, I've done it. I don't know if you can see it. It's a beautiful scratch. Yeah, it shows. Yeah, very good. So I'm gonna pop it over. Pop it. Pop, 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 pop. Mind you, I'm gonna cut the head a little bit more, and I'm gonna pop it over. Yeah. This time it's okay. I'll just centralize it a little bit more, yeah, and I will show you, but it's actually okay. Hey Timo. Put it in a way that it is quite nicely centralized, yeah, that helps. So hopefully that's done, yeah. Yeah, no, it's nice. Yeah, look at it. It's nice and central, yeah. You don't need to be exactly centralized, but almost. I like to be central when I do things. Yes. symmetrical, so they look nice as well, yeah. So it's all done. I'm gonna leave it aside on my balcony now, and I'll come back, yeah. This does not need watering today because I had actually watered it yesterday, this soil. So you can see, yeah. So for today it doesn't need. I'm gonna keep monitoring it, and maybe in a few days, 2 or 3 days, I need to water it again because the weather lately in London has been quite warm, yeah. So as you see, we have a lot of new things to follow up. We've got mini roses that I had indoors, which they haven't gone well, and I'm trying to save them by transferring them outdoors. Hopefully the airflow will help them to grow better, because I think they need airflow. I would love if I could have some mini roses indoors, and even though I had put them under the grow light, it didn't do anything to them. They were starting to lose leaves and they were starting to die. You can see there is a bit of green on them, so I said before they totally go brown and they die off, maybe I should take them outdoors, maybe that will save them. I will be monitoring their progress over time. We've got a new Gerbera plant, a beautiful one, a red Gerbera. We're going to do repotting in one of the following videos. I cannot say exactly which one, but it will happen. We have a beautiful orange dahlia plant. Also, we're going to do repotting in one of the following videos, and of course we're going to be monitoring the progress of our cuttings, all of our cuttings and all of our seeds. Yeah, I've told you a few things about the seeds as well, just some things that I've learned about them lately. I don't know if they apply, but if that really is the case, but I don't have anything to lose by keeping them on my windowsill. They are not taking too much space. So today that was the 3rd week update, and we talked a little bit about the beautiful roses, the mini roses, the Gerbera plant and the dahlia plant. And I'm gonna do a 4th week update next week. Until then, I want to wish you all to stay truthful to your body and your mind. Try to do what makes you happy. Try to put yourself in a place where you are happy or happier. Keep yourselves well. Have loads of sips of coffee. Don't allow outside things and situations to stress you that much. It happens to me. I get stressed, but then I take a couple of days to recover, and then I say to myself, now you feel better, now you can deal with it. I always give myself a couple of days before I start to deal with pressurizing situations, and even I say to people, look, you've given me this task to deal with, I need a couple of days. And sometimes even after a couple of days I go back to them and I say to them, look, it's a really a tight situation, I need another couple of days. But eventually I always deal with them. I rest, I watch a lot of comedy, I do my gardening, I talk to you, and then after a couple of days or 4 days of occasions, I go back and I deal with the task. So you can try to do the same. At least I'm saying that as a suggestion. It might work for you. It works for me, it might work for you also. So stay truthful to your body and your mind, keep yourselves well, and I will see you again next time. Let me have a sip with you, last sip with you today. Have one as well, yeah? And we are gonna be in each other's company again soon. Bye bye, take care, bye.